Yahoo Fantasy Baseball Week 8 Tucson Toros group. We're going to take a look at Twice as Nice taking on Greek Thunder. This is a colossal matchup between the top two teams in the league. We got it really early in the season, so definitely a treat. And let's just get right down to it. Now, let's start with the history. Now, these two teams faced off Week 8 last year. And to set the table, Twice as Nice was 7-0 in the first 7 matchups. We shouldn't say 7-0. I believe had a 5-0-2 record heading into Week 8 last year, and picked up the first defeat of the 2009 season facing Greek Thunder. So definitely some revenge on the mind possibly for Twice as Nice heading into Week 8 this year, still having yet to have lost a matchup. 6-0-1 heading into Week 8. And as things shook out, Twice as Nice remained undefeated. Has yet to lose this season. Picked up the win over Greek Thunder 7-3. Twice as Nice now takes over the group lead, as sitting at 49, 28, and 3 overall, while Greek Thunder slips to a game behind at 48, 29, and 3 overall. Twice as Nice undefeated, again, as we mentioned, avenged the Week 8 loss to Greek last year, and now they are 1-2 in favor, 2 wins to Greek's 1 in the all-time series after 3 matchups. Greek now falls out of first place, but just a game out of first, so these two teams definitely still atop the standings, definitely still the class of the field right now. Twice as Nice set a season high in average this week, but had season lows in saves and the worst whip of the season for the team. Greek set a season high, or season best, we should say, in earned run average this week. The pitching staff was pretty good for Greek, while set season lows in all 5 offensive categories and a season low in strikeouts as well. Greek probably picked the worst week of the season to put up the worst numbers in all 5 offensive categories. On offense, Twice picked up a sweep due to those low numbers for Greek on the offensive side, while in pitching, Greek took 3 out of 5, but lost the wins and K's columns. Twice got 6 homers from 6 different players. Nobody hit 2 homers, but 6 players hit 6 homers. So definitely some good production there. Would probably like to have seen a couple of those players pick up more than just 1 homer for the week, but definitely can't complain. 5 players hit under 200, 3 players hit over 400, so those tried to cancel each other out there. For example, Ike Davis, he's still struggling with the Mets to be consistent. He hit 111 for the week, the young rookie for the Mets. While Robinson Cano, back from injuries full-time now, he hit 565 for the week. He had 9 RBIs on the week, so definitely great production out of Cano. And Buster Posey was snagged up by the Twice as Nice group. Posey made his debut for the Giants this week. He was snagged up right away after his first game was a fantastic debut. He hit 600 for Twice in the limited amount of usage that team was able to put him in for this week. Aramis Ramirez, though, continues to struggle for Twice as Nice. He had no runs, no RBIs. He's yet to get off the schneid, as they say. Greek, though, struggled everywhere. As we mentioned, all 5 categories were season lows. 6 players hit under 200. That's terrible average. Nelson Cruz went on the DL. That did not help their cause. Joey Votto's been hurt, so he had limited playing action as well. Chase Utley, he hit 087. Very documented the Philadelphia Phillies offense struggling mightily over the last week. He was definitely victim to that. Chris Young hit 095 for the week. The D-backs, of course, are struggling dead last in the NL West right now, and Chris Young definitely a victim of that. And Carlos Pena hit 120 for the week. Carlos Pena is supposed to do a lot better than that. So the one bright spot for Greek, though, was Ryan Ludwig. He had a 308 average for the week, had 6 RBIs, but the rest of the team really didn't carry their own weight on the offensive side. Greek did do better on the mound, though. 7 pitchers pitched this week for him with a 0 ERA by the end of the week. That's fantastic pitching production as far as run support and keeping people from crossing the plate. 2 pitchers had a whip. 2 pitchers with a whip over 1. The rest of the staff all under 1 in the whip category. That's fantastic. Matt Garza was the lone sore spot. He had a 10.8 ERA and 3 Ks. Garza should be a lot better than that. Derek Lowe was the only other pitcher to surrender a run on the team, though. He had a win with a 1.29 ERA. The rest of the staff didn't give up a single run, so excellent pitching for Greek. Twice as nice, though, had 2 wins from Clay Buchholz to go with 12 strikeouts and an 0.69 ERA. That's fantastic production, especially with 2 starts in 1 week. That second start, in 1 week could always cancel out a good performance. So to put up 2 solid performances in 1 week, that's excellent. 5 pitchers, though, had an ERA over 4. So some of the starters there definitely struggled, and some of the closers struggled as well. Matt Lidstrom and Matt Capps both had inflated ERAs this week. They picked up saves, but just really got knocked around this week, too. The old Matt Capps appears to be back. Jake Peavy, he had a win and 10 Ks, but his ERA was over 8 for the week. So Peavy still not the San Diego Padres Peavy that we've come to expect. But next week, things are looking good for Twice as Nice atop the standings by a game, taking on 3rd place Hunt 1981 next week. That's going to be another big matchup for Twice as Nice, another tough test for that team to see if they can stay atop, going through some of the tougher trees in the woods right now on the schedule. While Greek Thunder, 2nd place in the standings, just a game out of 1st, going to be taking on Otis and the Drunks. That's a team that's been hit and miss this season so far, but definitely a team that can strike at any moment if things align just right. So Greek Thunder is definitely going to have something to worry about. Going to have to put together a pretty good performance and hopefully get the offense back on track heading into Week 9.